Hello everybody, a quick update and an update with a theme. Past couple of weeks I've had what I call pipe smoker's tongue gremlin attack, and what that is you know, the pipes just taste a bit off, so it doesn't really matter what you smoke in what pipe, it just, you know, everything tastes a bit sour. Now from my experience and from what I read on forums, people often say that's because you've got a cold and a little bit off for a few days, or you know, you've changed to a different brand of toothpaste, or you know, obviously if you drank a bit too much the night before, your tongue would be a bit rough. And it's none of those things. Now I had some Union Square sent to me with a trade with Mr. Moo over in the States, and I got a tin originally from Brian, also on YouTube, and it was lovely and it was sweet. Now he sent me a couple of 8-ounce tins in a trade, and it was a lot more bitter than the original 2-ounce tin of Union Square that I tried from GLP's. And so I thought maybe that's it, maybe it's just my Virginia pipes. I'd also, if you saw my video a few weeks ago, I'd also been using some new pipe cleaners, like this Denny Clean, and also the Orango pipe spray. So I thought maybe that's it, maybe I've just used this pipe spray too much, and I still think that might be it. So I quit all that, and you know, I just went back to what I always use, is, you know, a little bottle of rum or whiskey like this to clean my pipes, and you know, that seems to be helping. Now the past few days it's got a little bit better, but all said and done, I just don't really know what it was. I did switch to using a smoker's toothpaste, as well as my normal sort of herbal toothpaste that I use, and you know, I still don't really know if that was it, you know, or what's causing it. So, you know, I'm at a loss. And again, from what I've read, some people just say, I don't know what it is, but, you know, it's just off. So, you know, I'm not coming down with the flu. There's you know, there's been no major change in my diet. But really, it was pretty rough, because every pipe I was like, my God, this is bad, you know. Now, and as I said, there's hope over the past couple of days. One of the advice pipe smokers give is like, just lay off, you know, just stop, you know, smoking pipes for a while. And I tried that as well, and that it helped a little bit. So I think that's the best tip is, you know, just smoke a lot less, or just lay off for a few days, and that might help. But it's been a bit of a nightmare, you know. It's really, you know, it almost got to a stage where I was going to throw out half my pipes. I was so frustrated with it. To give you a kind of description of the taste, I don't know if you've ever broken in a Peterson's pipe. There's a bowl stain in the pipe, in the inside of the bowl, and you wipe that out with Q-tips dipped in alcohol. But even after you've done that, you can still taste this bitter, tarty, sour stain from the pipe for the first up to really 10-20 smokes, and it's a bit like that. So you know, I just don't know what it is. Now I was at the doctor the other day, and I'm having a checkup at the moment, but you know, it's not because I'm, you know, particularly ill, there's anything wrong with me, but I'm just, you know, having my sort of checkup. I haven't had one for a couple of years, so you know, I'll be doing my blood test next week, and he'll, you know, he'll take my blood pressure thereafter, and so, you know, I'm just going through that. So, you know, but as far as I'm aware, there's you know, I don't have anything. I tried some stuff actually that Tim sent me, and I've been trying that a couple of times. This Hedges menthol snuff, and I think this is L260. And I actually don't, you know, it was very nice and I do like it, but I found if you try that, then it would kind of ruin the taste of the pipe. So I don't do that too much, and when I do, I really enjoy it. So I think what I've learned and what I know is that, you know, pipe smoking is so subtle. It's quite amazing. You know, you never have this problem with cigarettes, or, you know, maybe you have this with fine wines. I mean, but there are so many subtle influences on the taste, and it's with pipe smoking in particular. It just amazes me how much the mood you're in affects the smell. Affects the taste and the smell, for that matter. I mean, one of the solutions I also sort of tried, I sort of tried my Latakias a bit more. I switched to aromatics a bit more, I switched to burleys a bit more, and that helped. And it seemed to me that, you know, my Virginias started tasting very sour. Now, I love my Virginias, and I have actually been smoking a lot of McCraney's Red Ribbon. Now this is McCraney's Red Flake, and McCraney's is a blend that is made by McClelland's, and you know, McClelland's, you know, can be very nice. I also find McClelland's, you know, can be very sourish and vinegary-ish, not just in ketchup smell but actually in taste. And I love some McClelland's, but a lot of the stuff, and I love my Virginias, so most of the McClelland's I've tried are the Virginias, and I find actually, to be honest, a lot of them are quite sour. So I don't know, maybe I'm just going off Virginias. Maybe I've just seen the weakness and the flaws of smoking Virginias. I don't know. Pipe update, I picked up a little Bulldog for a few euros from England, and it's a Harrods pipe, and I presume that is made by Charatan or Dunhill or Camoy for Harrods. It's a Harrods pipe. I couldn't find out who made Harrods pipes, so you know, if any of you know who used to make Harrods pipes in London, Knightsbridge, let me know. A few euros I paid for that, so it was a bargain, and need a bit of a clean up. That's really about it. I just picked up a tin that I haven't mentioned for some time. I talked about Burley's, and I don't think I mentioned this. I just bought a tin of this the other day, Aged Burley Flake by Solani. This is absolutely fantastic. I really have got into my Burleys this year, as I've mentioned in previous videos. I've been really enjoying a lot of Burleys, and when it comes to organic, robust, natural tasting Virginias and Burleys, I swear by American blenders like GLPs and McClelland, and certainly Corn and Deal. But Solan, I don't think you pronounce the I think the I is silent, it is actually just really top Burley. It's one of those organic, earthy Burleys, very much in an American style, that we get here. And a lot of you know it. I really recommend it. Chocolatey, walnutty, full-bodied, sweet. Really treat yourself to a tin of this if you like Burleys in any way, or even if you don't like Burleys, it's a Burley Flake, treat yourself to that. I thought that was worthy of a mention. I just specifically thought that was worthy of a mention. The other one worthy of a mention was this McCraney's Red Ribbon. This is the Red Flake. The Red Ribbon was wonderful. It had that McClelland ketchupy, vinegary smell. It was very dry in the tin, so but it was absolutely lovely. I've gone through two tins of that already. It's fantastic stuff. I really recommend Red Ribbon. Lovely. They say there's a few bulk blends that are very similar to it. Really enjoyed it. So that's about it. As we speak, I had a pipe tonight. I had a bit of Odyssey, a GLP's Latakia blend, and it started tasting sweet in my Dunhill. So past couple of days I've had a few good pipes, and so I think the worst is over. I don't know. I will keep you posted. I'd love to hear any of you who have experience in this and say, yeah, there was just this period for a week or for 2 weeks where just everything tasted horrible, and I couldn't really, and I think it was this or I think it was that. Let me know if you've ever had a pipe smoker's tongue gremlin, making all your Virginias taste sour and everything else taste pretty bad too. Love to hear from you. That's all. Hope you're all well. I hope you're not too cold in this wet and windy November we're having here. I wish you the best. Bye bye.